Just some more thoughts on everything. Excuse me. So, my roommate is descending into cognitive decline at 52 years old. It's been getting worse, and I've been warning him, but he won't listen. Just like he refused to listen to the doctors who try to get him off the Klonopin that's making his dementia worse. Suppressing his cognitive functions is causing dementia. The medication is also, in causing dementia, suppressing his anxiety, because his anxiety, his nerves, they're the same cellular makeup as his brain. They're essentially extended brain cells that extend throughout the body. Right? It's the same neurophysiology, the same cell type. So, one example. He cooks bacon every morning. I was being kosher, so I hate the smell of bacon. And I repeatedly kindly request that he just cleans up after himself. He doesn't do it unless I fucking, bitch, basically. And so he has been doing it because I've been, staying on him, like, motherfucker, you're fucking dirty, da-da-da-da-da. Well, he didn't know. I told him that, okay, so the way to not make the smell linger is to get rid of the source of the smell. Like, if you cook bacon in a pan, then you fill that pan with hot soapy water, the bacon smell will go away, and you obviously spill it all over the stovetop. Clean off the stovetop as well. You get rid of the source of the smell, you get rid of the smell. And his brain had trouble comprehending such a simple concept. What? I didn't know that. I was never taught that, is what he said. And I'm thinking, you had to be taught that? You couldn't figure that out? And so I had to dumb it down. Which, to me, it was already dumbed down really, really far. And I said, so if a dog poops in the house, and then it smells like dog poop, and you take the poop outside of the house, and it no longer smells like dog poop in the house, do you know why that happened? Because you got the source of the smell out of the house. You got rid of it at the source. So he was doing that for like a week, and now he's forgotten all about it. So what I do, and it only takes a minute or two of my time, is I go out there with Lysol spray off the stovetop, spray off the pan, pour some hot water on it, spray some, steaming hot water on it. Boom, bacon smell gone. No need to waste electricity with fans, etc., etc., etc. So these behavior modification changes are not permanent without further reinforcement. But on top of that, I don't know, it just gets expensive for me to constantly use Lysol and purchase Lysol because he's too stupid to do it. Stupid is a mean word. It's not his fault. He does have a genetic-based mental condition and is refusing to listen to the doctor and do the medication that he's for. It's the only medication that works. That causes cognitive suppression, suppresses cognitive functions, thus suppresses the anxiety. But it's just difficult. Living with someone going into cognitive decline from self-induced dementia because he's stubborn. So there is a point, right, where it's like, okay, he can't help it, he has these issues, but then also he's being an asshole on purpose and stubborn and fuck that guy, what's wrong with bacon? I'm not gonna clean, this is worse than the Holocaust. He actually said that. When Israel was being attacked on October 7th and all that, I told him, you're living in a stable house with running water, electricity, internet, room-controlled temperature, etc. There are Israelis who are being murdered right now. I don't think your life is worse than theirs. Are you saying it's worse than the Holocaust? And he was like, basically, yeah. And he was serious. To him, criticism is persecution. Honest feedback that isn't positive is persecution. So there is a line where it's not mental illness, he's being an asshole. Yeah. But there was a point where I was giving money to Judaism, Chabad. I was donating to Chabad, I was donating to, I think even Rabbi Tovia Singer. I purchased stuff from his website specifically to support the Jews financially. And I ran out of food. And I had no food for 10 days. And I begged all the synagogues, hey, can you help me? I'm out of food. None of them responded. Not one Jew helped. My roommate had cooked a pig. So I ate the pig. I had to live off bacon and rice for 10 days. It was bad. I ended up with bad diarrhea at the end. So he's a good guy, good soul, good intentions sometimes, but man, is it worth it? Yes and no. Oof. It's insane that I feel like I will abandon him if I move out of here. I'm not just living here because it is an awesome place to live for me. This is a great deal. But I also feel like it'd be terrible for me to move out because I would be abandoning this guy who's slipping into dementia and cognitive decline, and it's only going to continue getting worse. And clearly, the conservatives out here, the government, the society, the corruption, etc., people are so cold-hearted and fucked up that nobody is helping him. The same way nobody's helping me. It's fucking insane. And it's only going to get worse. Because the marijuana thing, the guy that this organization is writing a letter to is Merrick Garland. I'm just thinking, yeah, isn't Merrick Garland the same guy who, like, you know, enabled trannies to rape kids in a school or something like that? I saw a clip. We're fucked. And that's where the anti-Semitism gets fed. I'm pretty sure Merrick Garland is Jewish.